Amigos, here are your directions for today, el 18 de mayo. So we're going to practice our clothing and color words with Nearpod. And so for Nearpod, it's kind of similar to what you did yesterday with the stick figures. This window should load for you. You're going to put in your name. Don't worry about putting anything where it says optional. Just put your first and last name and then join lesson. And then you're going to click these arrows to go through the slides. And on each slide, there's going to be an article of clothing to draw with a color. So you're going to use the pen. And if you click the pen, you can change colors, you can change the width of the pen, and you're going to draw that out. So please don't insert pictures. Don't insert text, just do the coloring, and then you can use this to erase. So una bufanda negra, that's a black scarf. So I would choose black, and I would draw a scarf to the best of my ability. And then you submit it and go to the next slide. And if you don't submit it, it'll tell you, hey, here, let me do a black scarf for you. And it's gonna be probably not that pretty looking, unless you're very artistic. And then you'll get the next one. And I believe there are 10 of them on here. So once you've done all 10 and you've submitted it, you're going to submit an assignment in Schoology. And then you'll move on to your assignment that is on Go Formative. So we're going to do some review of conjugation, which we learned in our last chapter. We learned how to conjugate verbs that end in AR, ER, and IR. So I have that review table for you right here. You're going to use these conjugation endings. So for AR verbs, you use these. ER verbs use these, and IR verbs use these to replace the AR, ER, IR ending based on the subject. And so you're going to, for this first one, you're going to use conjugations of llevar. So you're going to use our AR endings to say what people wear. And you're going to use noun adjective agreement. So for Miguel, I'm going to say Miguel wears a brown shirt. So I have Miguel. For my AR verbs, if I'm talking about a he, I'm going to use an A ending. So I'm going to use lleva. And then I'm going to say a shirt. So you can say either una camisa or la camisa. And then you're going to say the color and make sure it matches. So camisa is feminine. So my color should be feminine, but marron is the same masculine or feminine. So then I put a period at the end and I move on to my next one. In the next section, I'm going to use comprar to talk about what people buy. Again, I'm using AR endings because comprar ends in AR. So Tito buys the baseball cap. So I'm going to say Tito. And again, for a he, I use an A ending. So I'm going to say compra. And then baseball cap is la gorra. The next section, I'm going to say what people sell. So I'm looking at ER verb endings this time. So o, es, e, hemos, es, en. And then please remember when you make words plural, so almost all of these are going to be plural words, you have to change both the article to plural and the noun. So if I want to say they sell umbrellas, we have ellos. Sell is vender, and for ellos we use an en ending. And then umbrella is el paraguas, but we want to make it plural. So los paraguas. There we go. Period. And then for the last one, we were talking about what people share. So we're going to use the verb compartir. So we're using IR verb endings this time. And again, if you need to make words plural, make sure you make the article and the noun plural. So it's 20 questions, 20 sentences to practice your conjugation and your vocabulary. And when you're all done, you'll click submit assignment. Again, we're going to quiz this set of vocab on Friday. So good luck. Adios.